What's more impressive when it's done naked? There was a guy on the local news that fought a cougar while naked, cause it attacked his dog. I too like to get naked with cougars. I once thought it would be a great idea to bring my cat in the shower with me so I would be okay with getting soaking wet while I gave him a bath. He hates baths and I have never been more aware of how much vulnerable, soft skin I have on my body. Naked cougar wrestling sounds absolutely horrifying. Spacewalk. It's cold as balls out there. The best part of the naked spacewalk is the docking. Horse racing. If jockeys could race naked, I'm sure they would. Anything to cut weight. Horses are already naked, you fool. Welding. Ask my how I got my winter sunburn. AKA manly tanning. Running from the police on asphalt on a hot summer day. When I was in Air Force basic training, July in San Antonio, Texas, there would be situations where we would march as a flight on the blacktop. This pavement was fucking hot in the middle of the day when we would march, and our MTI, military training instructor, made some of the trainees do push-ups. I remember people screaming when they had to get down and push for fucking up the march. One guy's hand was so raw he couldn't even open any doors. Not sure if our MTI got in trouble for that, but he did end up going to prison for making trainees drink toilet water from their canteens. He was also involved in the Lackland AFB sex scandal and was investigated for having relationships with tech school airmen. With the right amount of PCP, anything's possible. Training an attack dog. You just need peanut butter. You should have seen it, Mike. Man, I wish I took a video or something. The dog ran in there and ripped his dick and balls off with one bite. It couldn't have been more than half a second. It's like they trained that dog to bite off someone's genitals. Arousing game of Twister. Ah, great spacing Lamau. Don't knock strip Twister. That shit got competitive. Firefighting. Nothing like the smell of charred hair gets all the girls. That's a great way to start a bushfire. Skydiving. Flap 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 flap. It's definitely been done before, NSFW obviously. Taking your phone out of your pocket. The Ole Ham wallet. Prison pocket edit, never would I have thought I would get this many likes. Climbing Everest. Get ready to become halfway point naked guy. Wim Hof, kind of, did it. Though not completely naked, he wore shorts and shoes. And he didn't make it to the summit because of a foot injury. But he did get up to 7,200 meters, still impressive. Edit, you're la hilarious, keep it up, thumbs up. Fighting off a home invasion. Nah, that just gives you an advantage. Imagine you're robbing someone's house at night, and some naked guy comes running towards you at high speed out of the darkness. Inhuman screaming optional but recommend. Attending a sexual harassment seminar. If you have problems speaking, just picture everyone at the seminar naked. Speaking at a sexual harassment seminar. Stripping. Casually takes off skin. Robbie Williams did that. Frying bacon. That's an extreme sport right there. That's not back bacon, that's your back bacon. Job interviews. Unless you are being casted on a couch. Putting your hands in your pockets. Great, now I have to slice holes in the sides of my thighs to put my hands in. Put your hands between your buttocks. That's nature's pocket. Don't let Bender pick your pocket. All of these read like cards against humanity. Agreed, and it is making my day. Stealing the Declaration of Independence. Oh, natural treasure. Payday 2? Sliding down a hot metal playground slide. Ah yes, the squeaky sounds of joy. A Zoom meeting with co-workers. Cough cough tubing. Pulling wheelies on a motorcycle down the interstate going 80 miles per hour. Just imagine the pain down there. 5 seconds and it's enough to make a grown man cry. How do you do, fellow squid? Looking in a full-length mirror and not crying? A talent show. I will now proceed to helicopter my cock so fast it stretches out and I begin to gain lift. Presidential debates. If I had to turn on the TV and see Joe or Donald's flabby bodies and dangling nutsacks, I'd probably have to kill myself. Picking your kids up from school. Even more impressive when it's someone else's kids. /suddenly sex offender. Shitting. When you strip down naked to take a shit, everyone knows it's serious business. Gotta love those times when you take your shirt off on the way to the bathroom. Like you already know that it's about to get wild in there. Now this is a CEO that knows how to get the attention of the boardroom. Naked? Playing airsoft and taking it like a pro, but with no clothes. It doesn't hurt much, but on sensitive uncovered skin, ouch. Would hate to take a hit in the privates naked. Staying warm. Well, that's what the PCP is for. Hiding a boner. Opening a pickle jar. There's good naked, and there's bad naked. No one appreciates Seinfeld enough. Walking through a cactus garden. Running backwards through a cornfield. Surfing. There is a move called Hang 11, I'll let you figure that one out. 10 plus 1. Zoom meeting with your class. Best way to assert dominance. The windmill. How would you even do that with clothes on? Digging a tunnel under a melting nuclear reactor. I understand this reference. However, they weren't naked. They had the hats. XD. Bro, it was hot. Giving a speech live on the midday news. What isn't? Putting on clothes. Looking sexy. I actually find it more sexy when a girl is half clothed or even fully clothed than when they're naked, because it leaves room for the imagination. A serious answer, fighting. General butt naked said to have led his troops with nothing but shoes and a gun. Eddie was doing well. The gunslinger measured just how well by the fact that he was fighting naked. That was hard for a man. Sometimes impossible. Stephen King, The Drawing of the Three. Slathering yourself in baby oil and sliding down the lane of the bowling alley, going behind the pins to the weird machine things to meet God and Jesus, but only on Tuesdays. Now that would be more impressive with clothes, cause you wouldn't slide as well. You're right, it's just not as impressive on Wednesdays. Pitching a tent. You use your pubes to make the tent. Male equals doing the twist, female equals jumping on trampoline. Sigh. Incognito mode. Ziggy zaggy ziggy zaggy oi. Babysitting. Uncle, is that you? Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.